So I just kind of wanna add on to the things that I said from the last recording that I did, which was on self-respect. And with that, when you're trying to heal, a lot of us sometimes fall into some kind of vice, even from the get-go, as if because we're trying to fill in this void that we don't know how to fill. We have no idea how to understand and how to go about on healing. By the way, I don't have a script for this, so if I blabber on too much, I'm sorry. But anyway, I just thought that because let's say you built up your identity to be with to be to have this kind of future, to have this kind of ideal state wherein you're going to be with this person, have this dream job, have this family, but in the end, you're kind of shut down. And in that case, you kind of need to heal. Even also in terms of traumatic experiences, everyone needs to heal. And we all heal in very different ways. And we try to fill in this void with multiple vices, whether it be drinking, whether it be drugs, whether it be just consuming social media. Because all we have to do there is just to show up and get fixed. We This is why kind of like from in terms of the self-respect video, we still message the person that we're still inclined to, we're close to it, that we see the other that we see we had a future with, because we kind of wanted to, we don't want to lose that connection. And that's how we quote unquote filled in the void, to be have that connection with someone. And when you're choosing to self-respect, or when you're trying to heal, like I said, you want to fill in that void. But then there's difference with healing with vices and productive healing. What do I mean by productive healing for me? I think it's more of being able to fill in that void, being to b- being able to fill in that gap with something that will build upon your identity rather than degrade it. And it will make you feel as if you're more alive. You will know if it's right if it makes you feel much more alive. Recently, I said from the recent video that of course my month has been tragic and heavy emotionally. And because of that, I started picking up habits like meditating, journaling, and with that, I started to have some kind of mental clarity and appreciation for everything. I've also picked up some new hobbies like learning how to bartend. I think the best way for us to be able to heal also is to not necessarily just appreciate the grandiose, because the grandiose and the major events, because that's what we usually just think of when when we're having a traumatic experience. We necessarily just feel as if of the negative effects, the big negative effect that one big event had. We don't necessarily think of the things that made us feel alive before. And I think to be able to feel alive again and to be able to feel whole again, you need to create systems and to create a perspective for yourself wherein you are reminded that you are alive. You need to start hobbies wherein you feel alive. You need to start meeting people because that's how you feel alive. You need to start connecting with other people. And by the end of the day, you will look back. I usually look back on the day and see which of the things of that day made me feel alive. For example, tonight, me recording this video, me recording this recording of my voice, and me just sharing what I think, that makes me feel alive. Because I am creating something. I know I'm creating something and I'm helping out someone in the near future who will need this. Maybe it can be that one cup of coffee. Maybe it can be that one friend that you just checked on. Maybe it can be that one person that you like, you met. Maybe it can be just simple as you sleeping and resting. You need to find and appreciate the things that make you feel alive. Because without it, everyone just feels void. That void, that gap that you need to be able to fulfill yourself. And it's never necessarily the grandiose things that make something special. For example, a marriage. When you're married, you don't necessarily think of a the wedding is not necessarily the big thing, but then it's how you are able to sustain the marriage in the smallest of ways that's more important. And in that case, these major events that have traumatized you, that have hurt you in some way, they're all gonna pass. It's how you deal with it. It's how you are able to appreciate the things after, the small things after, how you are able to create a new system for yourself. That's how you're going to heal. That's how you're going to feel alive. That's how you're going to become who you want to be in the future.